My name is Tyler. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I have a true banger for you guys. If you like penny stocks, this is one that you must keep on your radar. And just a matter of fact, this is the only penny stock that I currently own in my portfolio, and that is Assertio, ticker symbol ASRT. Now, I think this is a long-term winner, and for the current valuation that they do have, I do think this will be good over the long term. So this is a long-term hold for me. This is not a trade, but most certainly I do see a trade here. So we'll be going over the technical analysis as well as going over what the company is. I know I have made a video about Assertio on this channel before, but that was a while ago, and I want to go over it again for anybody that is new to the channel and wants a banger investment opportunity brought to their attention. So with that being said, if you get anything useful out of the video and you like this video, make sure to let me know by hitting the like button and comment down below, as well as subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell if you want to stay up to date with these videos as soon as I post them. Now, taking a look at Assertio, ticker symbol ASRT, I do see long-term potential here. And even the last 5 years, in 2016, we were at $25 a share, and really in between 15 and 25 a share, and it's been a slow downhill from here. So if you were ever going to invest in Assertio, now is definitely the right time to do so. But with that being said, they have a $84.49 million market cap, which is ultra low for a penny stock. It's really hard to find stocks nowadays that have under $100 million market cap and are listed on a major exchange. They are pretty much far and few in between. CEO, I'm not going to read all this. Employees 125. Average volume is 7 million shares per day. And just looking at my position real quick, I am averaged in at $1.05, so I definitely do need to average down in this position. I'm down 50.57%, but when you keep it small like this, you can ensure that you will have upside when that opportunity, when that comes, but you're not betting your whole portfolio on a penny stock, because if it is a penny stock, it's usually a penny stock for a reason. But this company is somewhat different than your average pharmaceutical penny stock. They do have, if you come to their website, which I will have linked down in the description, they do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 products already approved. Now, the one that I am most interested in is Cambia. So taking a look at their main drug, Cambia, and this is the real reason I invested in the company. Cambia is a prescription medication used to treat migraine attacks in adults, but it can also help with nausea, sensitivity to light, and sensitivity to sound. And these results against the placebo are going to shock you. I know they shocked me, and this is why I specifically invested in the company. So it says 25.1% of patients free of pain versus 10.1% with placebo. 40.5% of patients free of light sensitivity versus 27.4% with placebo. 64.7% of patients free of nausea versus 52.7% with placebo, and then 44.3% of patients free of sound sensitivity versus 27.4% with placebo. And it says Cambia works quickly in as little as 15 minutes in some patients. So very, very fast activation time, and that is probably part and part with this is actually a oral, not oral solution, but it's dissolvable in water. So basically you just put it in a 2 ounce, rip the package, 2 ounce of water, dissolve it real quick, stir it up, and drink it. So for people like my mom that don't like taking pills, this is definitely a better alternative for people like that. Now, we also do have a catalyst coming up. We have earnings being announced May 6th. So that is coming up in about 2 to 3 weeks. I'm not sure exactly how far that out. I think it's closer to 3 weeks. But nevertheless, that can be a catalyst for the stock to go higher. And considering we are down so much from our highs at about $1.21, well over 50%, then this does lead me to believe we will be going higher in the near term. But like I said, this is a long-term hold for me. And before we get into the financials and see how much cash they have, assets, all that, we have 2 analysts covering the stock, Both of them give it a buy with an average median price target of $1.55 per share. So that is roughly doubling from its current share price at 53 cents a share, or tripling from its current share price at 53 cents a share. So this, as far as the analysts are concerned, is a buy. As far as I am concerned, it is definitely a buy. Now, institutional owned, 23.43%. Nothing too crazy here, but this company does have a considerably low float relative to a lot of other penny stocks. They only have 173.45 million shares outstanding. So worst case scenario, if they had to dilute the shares, it's not going to affect the stock price as much as you would think. But anyways, let's take a look at the financials, because that is really what I am looking forward to, and hopefully getting a decent update come this next earnings. We can see that quarterly, as of December 31st, 2020, last time they reported earnings, we could see, yeah, that is the last time they reported earnings. They had 20.79 million cash on hand, accounts receivable, basically like bonds, 44.35 million. Total current assets, that's really what I like to look at as far as the balance sheet, is 94.25 million. So not too crazy there. Total assets, 303.27 million. And then total current liabilities, 247.76 million. So they are still over my 1-to-1 ratio. I won't even invest in a company at all that has more total liabilities than total assets. So this company still has about 500 million more in total assets. And if you value the company as far as their total market cap, which is almost the same as how much equity they are positive in the company, that is definitely a good sign. So this company is far, far from overvalued. And if we go to, let's go back to income, total revenue for fiscal year 2020 was 106.28 million. Cost of revenue 15.77 million. Gross profit 70.50 million. If we go down to here, I'm looking for net income, 28.14 million. So they're definitely losing money, but they have been getting their expenses down. You can see we were in 2016 negative $1.45 EPS, earnings per share, and even as high as negative $3 earnings per share in 2019. In 2020, we were at 0.27% negative EPS. So this is getting a lot better. Their path to profitability and reducing debt is definitely well on its way. And I do think at its current valuation, just given the metrics that you guys have heard right now, that Assertio is definitely undervalued. Now, taking a look at the technical analysis, we can see quite obviously we have hit lower lows since about early March. So we have been in a very bearish pattern up until we hit our low at 46 cents per share. So I am definitely going to put a support level around 46 cents per share, because I think that is the lowest that we are really going to on Assertio, given that the positive debt reduction they have had and the steps that they're taking to become profitable. That is where I do see our low at, is 46 cents. But it does look like we have started a pretty bullish uptrend. We'll have to see going into next week, and especially earnings will be a very, very important one for this company. But it does look like, if I were to say, our resistance level is going to be around the 61 cent mark. And really, when it comes down to it, I just think this is a good value play. It's a penny stock that hasn't been hyped up, that is pretty much equity positive, and that's really not too common. You see that in hype penny stocks. A lot of stocks that a lot of people talk about, Assertio doesn't really fall in that category, but they're not too too good as far as the balance sheet and equity wise in the company. So this company definitely is doing good there, but I do kind of expect us to bounce in between the $46 support level and the $62 resistance level that we are setting for ourselves. Now, if earnings are good, then we could definitely shoot well past up that. I wouldn't be surprised if earnings are good and maybe they have some new information to present, that we could definitely shoot up 10 to 20% any given day, either on earnings May 6th or after that. Who knows? Actually, I will go look. May 6th falls on a Thursday, so May 7th could be good, or even that next week could be good for the stock, depending on what they announce. Now, we could always fall under this, but I really don't see us going down any further, just given the valuation is so attractive. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video right there. That is Assertio, and that is what I expect going ahead. I do see this as a great buying opportunity. I am looking to average down on my position since I'm down 50% on it, which I'm not concerned about at all. This is a long-term hold for me at the current valuation. You can't go wrong buying shares in this company. So that is all I have. I'm going to get out of here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace out.